Let's go. Turn it down a little bit. Alright. Balance point here. There it is. Good thing these transmissions only weigh like 55 pounds. They're not heavy. And it's fantastic. This one's the teeter. It's on. I'm just trying to... Woo. It's a little hard to know if Jack under just wants to rotate. Probably blocking you, but I'm not sure. There's a million easier ways to get it on this spot. I like to live dangerously. I don't know why. Oh. That could be the sole purpose. There. Some backyard shit right here. Let me tell you. Some backyard bullshit. Those are the wrong bolts. I think I just grabbed the two longest ones, which are actually for down here. Forgot I was using the long ones for the engine stand to work properly. I think what I'm going to do now is just put in a temporary bolt to hold. Hold it straight so I can put the proper bolts in. Which are these guys? There we go. Never suck in the training with bolts. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because everything is straight and I'm kind of on the ground, so it's kind of fighting me a little bit. But you're back. There it is. There's the power. Honestly, I think the pallet bearing wasn't out of the way. I think that's what the issue was. I don't think I just forced it in. But I could be wrong. It could just be the dowel. I think it was the dowel pins, but I always like overreact to everything. So. Oh, thank you. I remember now, that's the bolt that when I got it from the junkyard, it was broken off. Yes. This gun's also not very strong as far as automotive is concerned. And I also forgot that one of the long bolts is for the starter, for the nut. On the back side. Which I might as well just put that on now. I guess you can come back over here. A little bit easier. Alright. Oh, the bolt one's not for the starter, it's for below the starter. It just goes through. Yes. So if I can hold it in my mitts. Oh yeah. Who needs a wrench? We got this ongoing joke at work. There's one of our mutual friends at work. His name's Dave. Dave Parody, actually. And he's a beast. I mean, he isn't, he isn't a massive dude. He's not that tall. He's just normal guy, normal size. He used to lift. He's got like hidden muscles. I mean, he's a big dude. He's definitely jacked. He's got muscles, but this guy's ridiculous. Like I had a wrench like this long. I'm putting a transfer case on this truck, and I'm giving it. I'm like, yep, Dave, that's tight. Like, no problem. Good to go. That bolt's tight. He's like, oh, let me check it. Grabs a freaking stubby wrench this long, puts it on. He gets like 3/4 of a rotation out of it. He's like, that's not tight. I'm like, oh my god, I almost just witnessed him snap an M14 bolt. Which, mind you, is this big. My impact gun can't snap this. And I have a $500 impact gun. I witnessed him almost snap a bolt with a stubby wrench. No grip, nothing, bare hands. So, yeah, ever since that day we've kind of had like a ongoing joke, like, yeah, it's parodied, like, it's tight as fuck, don't worry. It's not coming off unless you hit a big bump and it'll snap because it's so tight that it's like ready to snap. But, yeah, so it looks like I have my 3 starter bolts. 2 bottom bolts. Don't remember what these are for. Slave cylinder. No. Yes. No, I can't remember. They don't go on the inside, so that's all that matters. I believe these are for the slave cylinder. Like, I know they're the right thread. I just don't know if they're long enough. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know what other bag I would have put them in. When I do everything, I bag it. I group it and bag it. I gotta swap this out, by the way, for my mechanical speedo sensor, and I have to change out the reverse and all that nonsense, but I'll do that later. Yeah, so that's on there. More pictures. I take pictures of everything. It's kind of like you're thinking about a car like years later and you're like, oh man, I really wish I took a picture when I was doing that or this or that, or it's just like, wow, I have everything. So look how clean that transmission looks in in the picture. It's pretty clean in person, but like on camera, it looks ridiculous. Just because I cleaned it and then repainted it cast aluminum, so. Alright. We're pretty much ready to put this fucker in here. And I'm pretty scared because I'm too lazy to get my, well, not lazy, I literally can't get my actual engine hoist from whatever dumbass that lived here before me boxed off that side of the garage. So now if I want to get shit out of there, I have to go through the little door or out and into this side of the garage doors. So I can't fit my hoist through here, and it's in that bay. So I'm just going to use my chain fall. I actually like using this better because it's way easier to go up and down quickly, and you don't have to like get the pipe and move it, and it's just way easier to control. But the problem is you have to go up and then roll the car under, and then you're limited to how much movement you can do because you can't move the hoist around because it's fixed. So you have to move the car around, which normally I put it on dollies, but with the dollies and my ceiling being this low, I can't quite get that up high enough. I can with just the motor, but with the tranny, there's no way because I'm going to have to tilt it. It's going to be close how it is, but I grabbed the engine hang from work, borrowed that from my boss. Ugh. I never actually use these ever for anything, but it might come in handy tonight because I think I'm going to go to the transmission. Actually, no, I might still go to the motor for both of these. Yeah, let me leave this in. I might go to the motor because it's probably going to tilt just from the weight. So, this is pretty sturdy, especially with the transmission on it now, so I know where this down. The only downside to this is my pretty valve cover that I spent all that time on. I have to be really careful that I don't drag the chains along the nice paint on it. Even though it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's late. Rugged paint. It's the, wrinkled black. And I put like 9 coats on. Because the first time I did it a long time ago, it lasted a couple years, hard to flake, and I just want it to look nice. I think it looks great. The wrinkle came out perfect. It did what the directions said. Everyone tries to just paint this stuff on, but you actually have to cross out. Like, you gotta paint, then you gotta paint vertical, then you gotta paint horizontal, then you gotta paint diagonal, then you gotta paint vertical again, or horizontal, whatever. You gotta keep going back and forth. And it looks like shit when you're doing it. It just looks like smooth paint, but then when it dries out, it's like a miracle. Like, I don't even know how they thought of it. Maybe it just dries quick and then texture, I don't know. But I'm not going to pretend to know how it works. So we're going to take the nuts off of my mounts. Put those right here. So when I can't find them in 10 minutes, you guys will be laughing at me. Like, oh man, where'd I put those nuts? I know you know, but I don't know. By the way, seatbelts, these fuckers are strong. I've lifted up full-size, Ford motor, transmission attached on one seatbelt with just, I do a quick knot. I don't even tie it. I just do one of these guys. I like make a loop and then go back through. And like, you can pull on that all you want. That's never going to slip. When you pull on this side, it comes right out. It's magic. But yeah, so these have very, very high strength. Pretty sure they call it tensile strength, but I'm not positive. So yeah, feel safe. Your seatbelt will protect you. What was I looking for? Oh yes. This guy. Question is, how do I want to do it? I could use the seatbelt, but that's not going to be very safe. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to hang we're going to hang this up. Please don't scratch it. Anyway, we're going to hang this up like so. Yeah, that'll make it. I'm looking at it like, I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I'll be able to pick the tail shaft up and get it in there. I'm actually going to take this off because... Alright. Starting